Good morning. Out and about again on another adventure, heading out to Llandyrnog, and I actually know what I'm going to do today. The last adventure out of Llandyrnog, I wasn't sure which sort of route I was going to take, but I'm heading out to the Clwydians anyway, the Clwydian mountain range, and you can see a bit in the distance there, part of it, but I'm not heading towards Penycloddiau, but I'll explain a bit later in my adventure. A bit cloudy, I think it's going to be a bit breezy on the tops, but no rain, or so they said. So onwards, and after a few miles, upwards. Okay, this is the first section from Llandyrnog to Llangynhafel, as you can see there. Llangynhafel, 1.5 miles down this way. And there's the first glimpse or part of the Clwydians. There's Moel Dywyll, a bit of Moel Llys Coed. See a bit more of the Clwydians a bit further on. But that's the first glimpse, Clwydian mountain range. It's where I'm heading, it's my destination. First stop though, Llangynhafel. Dimbych, part of the Vale of Clwyd, a bit more of it there. Wind is picking up, it's going to be quite breezy on the Clwydians, I reckon. Coming to a junction here, but I'll be going straight on. We got Hendry Ruidd down that way, half a mile, and I've got Llangynhafel, half a mile. So that mile went quick. I'm not the biggest fan of road sections, as I've said before, but this is a very back road. As I said, you can see I've travelled or walked a mile, and I've just 2 cars have passed, and that's all. So, and the roads are narrow, but as I say, it's very quiet. So half a mile to go. Okay, got about 1/4 mile to go before I get to Llangynhafel. But here, I'll show you a proper view of the Clwydians. Well, proper view-ish. It's the Clwydian mountain range. So, keep going. Llangynhafel, and I'll be dropping down just around the corner past the stocks, and then I'll be gaining a lot of height. You like that? Very, very steep. So keep going. Oh, just see there's a bit of a better view from this gate here. The hedges are well overgrown. Bit of a better view from here anyway. My destination, the Clwydians. Can't see bramble, getting attacked by a bramble. You can't see Moel Dywyll. I'm not heading for Moel Dywyll. Well, I'll be coming out after I've climbed up past the stocks. I'll be coming out at Moel Dywyll. Yes, the double L word, Moel Dywyll. And then I'll be heading towards, well, it's Moel Llys Coed, and dropping down by Moel Dywyll, but I'll talk about that a bit later on in the adventure. Llangynhafel. Just turn right now, just drop down past the, well, is it stocks or pillory? I always get them mixed up. Is it the stocks where they put the hand and head through? Or is that the pillory? Or is the stocks the ones where they put just their feet through? Anyway, past the stocks or the pillory. And then I will be gaining height. Get the old blood flowing. Woo. Bring it on. Okay, turning left here now, past the stocks or the pillory. It's got something on it, so it's got anyway, that's either the stock or the pillory, so I always get them mixed up. I think the stocks is the ones where they put the head through, head and arms through, but that could be the pillory where they just put their feet through. Oh, it says stocks on it, parish stocks. So I was right. So the pillory must be the ones where they put their hands and the head through. I always get them too mixed up. Anyway, obviously, basically, just about to pass Llys, which is church. That's Welsh for church, Llys. And once I go past that, whew, it'll be like that. Literally, get the old blood pumping. Bring it on. No pain, no gain. Blimmin' breezy now too, it's going to be breezy on the tops, so I might have to be doing a bit of shouting. Anyway, onwards and upwards very shortly. This sign gives an indication. Unsuitable for motors. And that sign is not kidding. Here we go. Now the camera probably doesn't give this track justice. It's a lot steeper than it looks on camera. Take it from me. Very steep, gaining a lot of height. Onwards and upwards, literally. About halfway up now, before it levels off a bit and then it climbs up again. That's a Moel Dywyll. And I always remember when I come up here, going back a few years now, it was in winter, and you can see it's a bit wet now, where all the water had come out from the fields or from the banks, and it had been running around because it's quite often wet, this track. And this morning it had frozen solid. It was like about an inch thick of ice, and it normally takes a quarter of an hour, something like that, before it levels off, or before you come out into open country. And it must have took well over an hour. It was absolutely treacherous. I had to hold on to branches, and you take one step forward, you'd slide back about 3 steps. It was terrible. It took, I don't know, probably an hour and a half, where it would normally take probably about 10 minutes, quarter of an hour, say 20 minutes at the most. It was absolutely terrible. I always remember it because it's so steep. So yeah, good fun. I honestly didn't think I was going to make it. So climbing again now. When I say climbing again, this bit not too bad, but then it gains more height. I'll be out in open country soon, and I'll head up, as I say, towards Moel Dywyll, which is in between Moel Famau and Moel Llys Coed. You'll get views of Moel Famau a bit later on. It's going to level off a bit now. Sheltered from the breeze there though. And on my right here now you see the path leading away. If you take that path down there, that takes you to Moel Famau. But I'm not going that way today. Going straight on. Coming out at Moel Dywyll. Out in open country in a minute. Out in open country, walker at the top there. All I got to do now is follow this rough track. Comes out at Moel Dywyll, and then I'll be heading towards Llys Coed, and then dropping down at the foot of Moel Arthur. So you've got Fenlli on the Clwydians this stretch. Fenlli, Moel Famau, Moel Dywyll, Moel Llys Coed, Moel Arthur, Penycloddiau and Moel Parc. Where I'll be heading towards Moel Llys Coed and then dropping down to the road at the foot of Moel Arthur. When I get a bit more height you'll get more views of these Moel Famau, I'll show you that, and Moel Arthur and what have you. And then it's downhill then, when I reach the road at the foot of Moel Arthur, downhill then all the way back to Llandudno. And that'll be the adventure over, but you can see, it's looking down to the Vale, there the Coed. It's looking up to the Clwydians, as we call them, Clwydian mountain range, which is the mountains I've just explained to you then. Out in open country, a bit sheltered from the wind, no rain, but I think when I get a bit higher it's going to be very breezy, although you never know. Anyway, obviously, basically, keep going. Let's take my fleece off. God, boiling. Going cloudy now too, so keep going. Onwards and upwards. Nice view of the Vale. They the Coed, or part of it anyway. Don't blame him. Although he's getting back on it now. I was just going to say he was cycling a minute ago. He's getting back on now. Where is he? There he is. It's rather into me. I can walk up it, but I don't think I'd get up it on a bike. It's doing well actually. Rustling in the bushes. Yeah, I knew. Gaining some height now. You're looking at me. sheltered from the wind here. Gaining quite a bit of height. If I stop now and listen to the heart rate, it's going di, 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 di. Get it pumping. And on the sign here you see Kilkane straight on, Moel Arthur that way, but you can still get to Moel Arthur the way I'm going. Joins the Offa's Dyke path, and you follow that over Moel Llys a Coed, drop down, then you can still get to Moel Arthur. So this is Moel Dywyll, just joining Offa's Dyke path now. As you can see, a runner, you get a lot of runners up here. You can walk it, but I don't think I could run it. But anyway, if you turn right, you'll head to Moel Famau. So if you head that way, you come to Moel Famau, and if you go that way, which is the way I'm going, you come to Moel Arthur, 1 mile. But I actually won't be climbing Moel Arthur. I'll be reaching Moel Llys a Coed. And then I'll be dropping down to the road at the foot of Moel Arthur, and then heading down then all the way to Penycloddiau. Hope you heard that. Very breezy. So heading towards this way, towards Moel Llys a Coed. Shortly I'll give you a view looking back of Moel Famau. You can't see it at the moment, but you will a bit further on. When it comes into view, I'll show you Moel Famau. That's Ruthin, town of Ruthin in the Vale. Talking of Moel Famau, just gained that little bit of height, and you can see the Jubilee Tower. So that's Moel Famau. It's looking down towards Liverpool that way, the Wirral and what have you, Coed. But I'll be heading towards Moel Arthur. Whoa! The wind! Woo! There's Denby! Got me fleece on, I think. Gonna get the wind chill effect. Fleece on. Fleece back on now. Wind chill's kicking in. Sweating as well, gaining that height in the sun and the heat out of the wind. And then as soon as you hit the wind, it hits the sweat and it can be a killer. So fleece is back on. I did say it was going to be breezy. see. That's where I've walked from today. That's where I've parked up. And that's where I've got to walk back to. Slightly sheltered here. Moel Arthur will come into view very shortly. I'm actually on, here we go, I'm on Moel Llys the Coed at the moment. Very shortly, Moel Arthur will come into view. That's Penycloddiau. Penycloddiau there, and Moel Parc behind it. Don't know if you can hear that. That's Penycloddiau, and behind it is Moel Parc. You can't see Moel Arthur from here, it's in the dip. Very shortly he'll come into view. Woo! Dropping down to the road now, to the left, and it's downhill all the way. less breezy, I hope too. God, it's blowing a gale at the tops. Just when I've come down. Wow, some serious wind up there. It's quite breezy down here, but wow, blowing a gale. I did say, didn't I, that it might be a bit breezy, but gale force that was. Okay, I've got a few mile dropping down into Llandyrnog now, and it's downhill all the way, and no breeze. Sheltered now. Looking up to Moel Dywyll. Ah, this wind. So just to recap, from that end you got Fenlli, Famau, Moel Dywyll, Llys Coed, Moel Dywyll, Penycloddiau and Moel Parc. Onwards and downwards. Llandyrnog's getting a bit nearer. Moel Dywyll. Moel Dywyll getting further away. Llandyrnog getting nearer. Right, I'm just a few hundred yards away from Llandyrnog, so that means it's the end of another adventure. As always, thanks for joining me, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.